Hey, what's up? It's John, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to start a YouTube channel with just the iOS device that you already own. Many people don't have access to a computer, and you'd be surprised at how many people start their YouTube channel with just their phone, and you can do it too. I actually started my YouTube channel with just the iOS device I owned almost 10 years ago using my iPhone 3G, and it's worked out pretty well for me. And you shouldn't miss out on the opportunity to start a YouTube channel just because you're missing a computer. Your phone is basically a computer, and it can do everything that you need, whether it's recording your videos with a camera or screen recording your gaming videos or tutorials using your iOS device. You're able to edit your videos now with amazing applications. You can create amazing intros using apps on your iOS device as well, and even create thumbnails all on your phone. And you can even upload your video using your iOS device. So there's nothing holding you back. And in this video, I'm going to be walking you through all the steps on how to do this. I actually made a video on this topic 4 years ago, and that video did pretty well. And I'm happy that I was able to help so many people. But in the last 4 years, so much has changed, and I'm excited to walk you through the process of recording, editing, and uploading your YouTube videos just using your iOS device. And this is a pretty big video. It took a while to put it all together, and that is why this video is sponsored by Filmora Go. It's an amazing video editing app that allows you to create awesome YouTube videos or TikToks, Instagrams, whatever it is. It's a great video editing app that is all on your iOS device that'll help you take your videos to the next level. I can't wait to show you how amazing this application is, and we're going to jump right into that in a couple of seconds. So before we begin, make sure to hit that like button, and without further ado, let's head into the tutorial. Alright, so here we are on my iOS device, and in order to do everything that I'm going to be showing you in this video, you're going to need a couple of apps, which will all be linked in the description below. Of course, we'll be using Filmora Go, our sponsor for this video, as well as Textro, Fonto, the YouTube Studio app, Google Chrome, and you should have the YouTube application already if you're watching this video. So to begin, the first thing we're going to do is start a screen recording. I'm guessing that you all know how to start a screen recording. All you have to do is pull down from the control center and you'll see the record button at the bottom. But if you don't have the record button available to you, it's super easy to set up. All you have to do is go to your settings, go to control center, go to customize controls, and then from here you can go to more controls, and you'll see the screen recording option with a green plus, and then all you have to do is tap on that plus, and then you'll see it on the top with a red minus. And then when you pull down from your control center, you'll see the screen recording option available for you. So right now I'm going to start a screen recording just to show you guys how you can record your gameplay footage. And if you tap and hold on the screen recording button, it'll give you the option for microphone on or off. When the microphone is on, it'll pick up any audio around you, so that's if you want to do like a live commentary. But you can turn the microphone off and you'll still be able to record your game audio. So I'm quickly going to do a test recording playing Mario Kart Tour. And as you can hear, the only way that it records your game's audio is when your ringer is on. So make sure that silent mode is not on, that it's off, and that way you'll be able to hear your audio. If silent mode is off, which is your ringer, then it won't record your in-game sound. And now if you're in the middle of a recording and you do want to record your microphone, all you have to do is go back into the control center, tap and hold on the screen recording button, turn on the microphone, and it'll begin to record the audio around you if you want to do a live commentary or something like that. So as you can see, you can tell by the microphone quality that this is from... You can now hear the audio as well of the game as well as my voice. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to turn the microphone off and then go ahead and do my test recording. I'm just going to play a quick game of Mario Kart Tour. So once you're done with your screen recording, it'll end up in your Photos application, and you can scroll through it just to make sure that everything is good, but most likely it should be fine. And now that we've got our screen recording done, you could technically upload this straight to YouTube and this could be your video. But in this video, we're going to take it a step further and learn how to edit our screen recordings or our vlogs or whatever it is that you are recording for your YouTube channel. And if you do want to do it this way, you can always crop your video within the Photos application to remove anything that you don't want to appear in the video. As you can see that I'm doing here, I'm trimming my video so it starts from the beginning of the Mario Kart Tour gameplay, so that it doesn't start with me pulling down the control center and doing the screen recording. And then from here, I can upload this straight to YouTube, and I'm going to be showing you how you can upload to YouTube. But as I mentioned, I'm going to be taking you through the whole process of creating an intro for your YouTube videos, editing it in Filmora Go, and just making it a bit more presentable than just a screen recording off of your phone or just one video clip or one video recording that you did. So anyways, I'm going to be showing you how to create an intro for your YouTube channel, and the application we'll be using to do this is Textro. So go ahead and open the Textro application, and then what you want to do is enter the text that you want to appear on your YouTube intro. So normally this would be your channel name, and in my case it's OPERATIONiDROID, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in my channel name, and you can type more than just your channel name if you'd like, but once you type in what you want, hit the yellow play button and then select create a video, and then choose the aspect ratio. For YouTube it would be 16:9. And then from here you can see that it automatically created an intro for you, and you can change the style at the bottom by clicking on the different little squares. It'll give you different options for the text reveal, and you can choose whichever one that you like best. There's a lot of cool ones, but my favorite is the magic line one. And then now that you've selected your text style, you can change the background. So by tapping on color, you can select texture, and then this will give you different patterns that you can use for the background of your intro. There's a lot of cool different patterns and color combos that you can select from. My favorite is the blue one, so I'm just going to tap on that one. But you also have options to just use a gradient if you'd like a solid gradient in the background, as well as you can also select a solid color if you'd like. As I mentioned before, my favorite is actually the blue pattern, so I'm going to pick that one for my intro, although the solid colors are also some of my favorites. So once you select your background and your text reveal style, you can also change the style of the font by tapping on font, and then from here you can just select whichever font that you would like for your intro. There's a lot of different options just like all of the other ones, but my favorite is a very simple theme just like this. And now with this little slider you can also change the transparency of the background pattern of your intro. So it's up to you, whatever you'd like best. Have fun customizing your YouTube intro. And once you're done selecting everything, all you have to do is tap the little check mark at the top right, and then it'll start to generate your intro, and it'll save it to your camera roll. So once it's done, it may give you a little ad pop-up. Just hit close at the top, and there you'll be able to see your intro. And now that it's done, we can exit out of Textro because we have our YouTube intro. So let's head home and go into our Photos application so that we can just confirm that our YouTube intro is now there, and you should see it in your Photos application. And it looks pretty good. These are very simple intros that aren't too long, but look great in my opinion, and we'll be able to spice it up even more in our video editing application, Filmora Go. So now we're going to learn how to edit our intro and our video together. So let's open Filmora Go, which of course is linked in the description below and is the sponsor of this video. Filmora Go is completely free and it's an amazing video editing application. But if you want to take it to the next level, you can get their Pro subscription. Their Pro subscription offers amazing features like exclusive stickers, more filters, and even more additional add-ons to your normal Filmora Go experience. Additionally, there'll be no ads, as well as no time limit or no track limit, and you'll even be able to remove their watermark with the Pro subscription. Now, if you're interested in using their Pro subscription, they have a trial that you can sign up for, and if you love it, then you can continue to be a Filmora Go Pro member. So with that being said, let's learn how to edit on Filmora Go. If you decide to get the Pro version, you'll have more features, but if you're using the free one, you'll be able to edit just fine. So to start your editing process within the application, you want to hit the red plus new project button, and this will open your camera roll where you can select all the videos that you want to edit together. In my case, it's the intro we just created and the screen recording that I took earlier, but for you it could be multiple screen recordings, so you can tap on multiple videos if you'd like, or multiple camera recordings for your vlog or whatever video you're trying to make. Once you've selected your videos, just hit the import button at the bottom and it'll import your videos into the video editing suite. This is where you'll be editing your videos, and it's very simple to use. To scroll through the timeline, all you have to do is tap on the screen and move right to left to move right to left through your video, as well as if you want to play the video to see what it's looking like, just hit the play button in the middle of the screen. Now at the bottom, you'll see the trim, music, text, sticker, picture-in-picture, effects, adjust, canvas, and these are all your editing options, and within them you still have more options. So we're going to take it slow and we're going to start by editing the intro. So all you have to do is tap on the intro clip at the bottom, and this will allow you to do many things like splitting the clip if you want to cut it and remove a section, as well as you can click on the volume to lower the volume of the clip. In my case, I don't want to hear any music from the intro, so I lowered the volume to 0. And now by tapping on the clip again, I'm actually going to adjust the speed by scrolling to the right of the menu, and then you'll see speed. And I'm going to speed up the intro because I feel like the text reveal is a little slow. So I'm going to speed it up to about 1.5, and this will make my clip shorter. And to me, that looks pretty good. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to adjust the size of my intro because I don't like to see the textural little watermark at the bottom right. So what you can do is at the top of the screen, you can literally zoom in to your intro at the top by pinching and zooming like you would normally do, and then you can move it up and down to readjust it. And for me, that looks good. I was able to remove the textural watermark. It won't appear on my video, and my intro still looks pretty good. And that's how you can actually move clips and put them where you want them to be. And now the next thing I'm going to do is add music to my clip by tapping on music and then tapping on music again. And then from here, you can add music that they already offer, as well as sound effects that they also already offer. But if you want to get music from your iTunes library, all you have to do is tap on iTunes and find the song that you want to add to your video. As this is my YouTube intro that I'm creating now, I'm going to add some music to it. So I like this second song, that's Same Town Forever. So I'm going to tap on it and hit the plus sign to add it to my timeline. And now, as you can see at the bottom, it shows the little audio waves of the music, but I only want the music to appear in my intro. So what I'm going to do is move to where I want the music to end and hit the split button, and it'll cut the clip. And then I'm going to tap on the excess music and hit delete to remove it from the video. So now I have music just for my intro. And the next thing that I'm going to do for the intro is I'm actually going to add some effects. So at the bottom menu, I'm going to hit effect, and here you can see all the effects that they offer. I really like the first effect, which is the chromatic aberration, which looks really cool. So I'm going to tap on that and then hit the check mark, and it'll add it to my clip. And from here, I'm just going to readjust it to where I want it to be, just as I showed you earlier. By tapping on the effect and then tapping on split, I'm able to cut it, and then I can delete the excess by tapping on it and hitting delete. So now the effect only lands in the beginning portion of my intro, and I'm going to add another effect, the mild effect, that kind of moves the intro in a really cool way. And then that'll be the second effect that I'm adding to my intro. So I'm going to readjust that and put it to where I want it so that it matches with the music. I think something that's super important when it comes to editing is matching your edits with the music, because it makes a big impact. As you can see, I did here. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is fade out my intro music because I don't want it to just end abruptly. So what you want to do is tap on your music, and then on the bottom menu, tap on fade, and you can use the fade out slider to fade out your music, and as well as you can fade it in. So I move the sliders to where I like them, and now this will fade out my music. And I'm also going to add a effect for the transition that I added to my video. So I'm going to go to effects, and I'm going to add the transition to sound effect, which I think sounds really good. And then I'm going to add a transition to the two clips between the intro and the screen recording. So I'm going to click on that little square there, and at the bottom you see basic, motion, and zoom, and you'll have options for a lot of transitions. I chose the zoom transition, which I think looks pretty cool, and when I match it up with this sound effect that I chose, it looks great and is an awesome way to transition from the intro to your actual gameplay. So I'm just going to mess with it a little bit more and make sure that everything is good how I like it, as I showed you earlier. You can click on the little orange end slider and move it back and forth to adjust it. And as you just saw, that is the transition of the music and the sound effect into my gameplay. Alright, so now that we got the intro all done and added a few extra effects to make it really cool, I'm going to be showing you how to edit your gameplay footage, whether it's a screen recording or maybe it's your vlog, how to edit it together. I've already showed you how to cut footage, so if you want to like remove certain parts of your gameplay or you want to remove the certain parts of your vlog, then all you have to do is split the clip and then delete the excess, as well as you can also add transitions between your clips, which I think look really cool. But in my case, I have this screen recording of Mario Kart Tour, so I'm going to spice it up a little bit by changing the background as well as adding some stuff to the foreground so that it's not just black bars at the side of my gameplay, and just take it to the next level. And to do that, I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the menu and select Canvas, and then I'm going to tap on Background. And then from here you can select the first option, which is blur, which is very common that you see in a lot of videos, as well as you can tap on the second option, which is color, which will give you a solid color background for your video. And then you have the option for album, where you can upload a photo to be your background. But I'm a big fan of the solid colors. It keeps it very simple and it looks good. The next thing you want to do, select format and make sure that your video is in 16:9, which is the aspect ratio for most YouTube videos. So just click on that. And now that we have this nice background for our video, I'm actually going to be showing you how to add stuff on top of your video. So for me, I'm thinking of adding an iPhone frame to put the screen in. And to do that, what you want to do is head to Safari and type in the search bar iPhone 11 PNG. And you can search for whatever you want PNG, and that'll give you a transparent background file. So I want an iPhone screen that doesn't have the actual screen, just the border. And I'm going to search through Google Images to find an image that has the small little gray and white background squares. That means that the image is transparent, but you can confirm that it's actually transparent by tapping and holding on your image. And when you do, the background squares will turn into a white background. So that's how you know that this is a PNG file that is transparent, because a lot of times you'll find some files that aren't actually transparent. But anyways, let's head back to Filmora Go, and once you have your transparent image, you can tap on Picture in Picture in the bottom of the menu, which is PIP, then switch to Photo, tap on your photo and then hit Import. And as you can see, I just imported this transparent iPhone border, and you can readjust it by pinching and zooming at the top to get it to the size that you'd like. And then for me, I want my gameplay footage to actually fit within the border of the iPhone. So once I put my iPhone clip in, I'm going to move it at the bottom of the timeline and then extend it so that it's the complete duration of the video. As you can see, by moving the little orange slider at the end of the iPhone clip, I'm able to extend it to be the full duration of the video because I want it to be there the whole time. And as I was saying, I also have to adjust the actual size of my gameplay recording. So I'm going to tap on it at the bottom and I'm going to readjust it to fit within the iPhone. Sometimes this can be a little bit tricky adjusting it, but if you spend some time on it, you can get it just right, as I did here. So now I have my gameplay footage on a solid color background within the iPhone, which I think looks really cool and makes it much more presentable than just the gameplay recording with the black bars on the side. So the next thing that I'm going to be showing you guys how to do is how to add stickers. Stickers is a really cool feature that Filmora Go has that allows you to add some overlays to your videos. So by clicking on the sticker option in the menu at the bottom, you'll see all of these presets that they have, and you can tap on any of them that you'd like to add to your video. And these are super cool for YouTube videos because it's a great way to engage with your audience, to remind them to subscribe or like your video, as well as if you go to their store, you'll be able to see that they have a lot of other sticker packs that are really cool. And if you have the Pro version, you'll be able to download some of these for free. Otherwise, you'll actually have to pay for the stickers. So it's up to you whether or not you want to add stickers, but their free preset ones are really cool. As you can see, this subscribe one reminds your viewers to subscribe and click the notification bell, which I'm doing now to you guys. Make sure you're subscribed. As well as there's also one to remind people to like, so make sure you like this video. And when you add them, you can of course adjust them however you'd like. As I showed earlier, it's very simple to adjust clips. Just put them where you want them to be and then resize it. In my case, I don't want it to be over my gameplay footage, so I'm going to move it to the side. And that's pretty much it. The stickers are very easy to use, and now when I play the footage, you'll see the stickers have a nice little intro transition, and then it reminds people to like and subscribe, and then it transitions out in a super clean and nice way. And that's super cool. These stickers are great, and it adds a very nice production value to your video. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to add text to your video. In the menu, all you have to do is tap on text and then type whatever you'd like. In my case, I'm going to add text that will remind people to follow me on other social media. So I'm going to put follow me, and then I'm going to readjust that to where I want it to be. And once you have it in the location that you'd like, you can actually change the font by tapping on font at the bottom menu. And you can choose a font that you'd like, and once you select the font that you'd like, you can also mess with the drop shadow, and there's many other options that you'll see in the sub menu that you can mess with. At this point, I hope that you guys are more familiar with the application and the menus, and you're exploring the different things that you can do, not only what I'm showing you in this video, because what I'm showing you in this video is just a fraction of the things that you can actually do within the Filmora Go application. Like I just showed, you can add animations to your text, which is really cool as well, but I decided not to use that myself. And of course, I'm going to add this throughout the whole video, so I'm going to go ahead and move it with the sliders to appear throughout the whole video. So one of the final things that I'm going to be showing you how to do in Filmora Go is how to add a voice recording to your video. So if you want to do a gameplay commentary, or if you just want to add a voiceover to your video, all you have to do is tap on music, then tap on record, and then hold the little red record button, and you can talk into the microphone and commentate over your video. I decided to give you guys a quick little example of how that would be. And once you're done with your little voice recording, just let go of the red button and you'll see it appear in the timeline. So you can go ahead and play the video and listen to that recording.
What's up, it's John, and welcome to my Mario Kart Tour video.
And in my opinion, I think that it sounded a little low in comparison to the audio of my gameplay. So you can tap on it and then tap on volume, and you can boost the volume if you'd like. I'm gonna raise it up to 150, and as you can hear,
and welcome to my Mario Kart Tour video.
It now sounds much louder and better. So if you're interested in adding a voiceover, then you can do it that way, and that is how you can make a pretty good video. Now at the bottom, you also have some other effects like the filter. For me, I don't think it makes much sense for my gameplay recording, but if you're shooting a vlog or something, some of these filters can make your footage look really cool. As well as if you hit the adjust button at the bottom, you can individually adjust some of the aspects of your video, like raising its saturation, raising the contrast and stuff like that. This can make your footage really pop if it's looking a little flat. But as I mentioned, because this is a gameplay recording, I don't think that it'd be best to do this. But for a vlog, messing with some of these settings can make your footage really look nice as opposed to just straight out of the camera. Now, once you're done with your editing process, you can hit the share button at the top right, and this will export your video to your camera roll. This may take some time, but I fast forwarded it for the sake of the video. And once it's done, you can tap on the done button and head home and go to your Photos application so you can watch your finished edit. And if you ever want to come back and make changes to your edited video, it'll always be in your recent projects. So you don't have to worry about it not being saved. It'll always be there. So let's head to our Photos application and look at the completed edited video. So it'll now be available in your Photos application, and you can watch it within your Photos app. You can scrub through it to make sure that everything came out good, and then you can upload your video to YouTube. So as I shown earlier, to upload videos, you want to open the YouTube app and then hit the camera at the top right, and then hit the video button. And then from here, select your edited video. and then tap next at the top right, and then of course you can add the title and description for your video. If you're new to YouTube, adding a title and description is super important. You want to create a title that will engage people to click on the video. In my case, mine was a Mario Kart Tour gameplay, and calling it Mario Kart Tour gameplay probably won't get people to click, so think of something creative to call your video to get people to click on your video. And the same thing goes for the description. Add any information that you need to add. In my case, I put my Twitter, and once you're done, you can click on the upload button at the top right, and it'll begin to upload your video. Depending on your internet, this may take some time, but I fast forwarded it for the sake of the video. And once your video is done uploading it, if you set it to public, it'll be live on your channel. But if you set it unlisted, to view it, what you want to do is go to your library and then click on your videos, and you'll see your uploaded video there. And by tapping on the three dots on the right and then tapping edit, you'll be able to see your video. And from here you can add tags, which is also important for YouTube videos. Just add some tags that describe what your video is. So in my case, it's Mario Kart Tour, and I could add Mario or Mario Kart Tour gameplay to help with it appear in search rankings. And once you're done with the tags, you can tap on save, and your video is pretty much done, except for one thing. You want to create an engaging thumbnail that will get people to click on your video. So we're going to do that now. And in my case, since I did a gameplay recording, I'm going to take a screenshot of something that happened within my gameplay recording. If it's a vlog, you can take a screenshot from your vlog footage, or whatever the case may be. But once you find something that you'd like, just take a screenshot of it. And then I'm going to look for more assets to add on to my thumbnail, because a screenshot isn't enough. So I'm going to head to Safari, and I'm going to look for the Mario Kart Tour logo PNG. As I mentioned earlier, a PNG is a file that has a transparent background. So I'm going to download the logo so that I can add that to my thumbnail, as well as I'm going to search for additional assets that I want in my thumbnail. Google is awesome because you can find a ton of great PNGs that you can use for your YouTube video. As you can see, I searched up Mario Kart Tour PNG, and I'm looking for transparent files of Mario Kart characters just on their cart, something that will look cool and that'll get people to click on the video. So I'm just going to find a good amount of stuff that I think will look nice on the thumbnail, and you can do the same. Spend some time on Google finding transparent images or cool images that you think would look nice on your thumbnail. Look at other people's YouTube videos and look at their thumbnails and get ideas from that as to what thumbnail you want to create. So to create your thumbnail, we're going to use the app Fonto. And when you open the app, you want to click the camera at the bottom. And once you tap on that, select plain images, and then click on the white or black background to select what color background you want. From here, you want to click on 2048 x 2048 at the top, and then select custom image size to set your image size. A good YouTube thumbnail size is 1280 by 720. I wrote 1200 by 720, but it's actually 1280 by 720. And then you can tap the share button at the top right and select use, and this will give you your blank canvas for your thumbnail. And then at the bottom left, you want to tap the three little lines and select add image, and this will give you access to your camera roll, so you can start to add the different images and stuff that you collected off Google to add to your thumbnail. So the first thing I'm going to add is that screenshot that I took, and by tapping on it and then tapping on size, I can resize that image. And remember that your YouTube thumbnail is a rectangle, so everything that's on the white background is what will appear on your YouTube thumbnail. So I'm going to reposition this, and as you can see, some of the bottom is getting cut out, but I have no issue with that. And next, I'm going to add my transparent iPhone border, so I could put that over my screenshot. And then you can continue to tap the three little lines at the bottom and continue to add stuff to your thumbnail and set it up that way. So as you can see, this image appeared above my iPhone, but I want it to be behind it. So what you want to do is tap on the images that you want to be in the front, and then it'll move it to the front. So as you can see, I just tapped on it and it moved it to the front, and now the Mario and Peach image is to the back of the thumbnail. So the last thing I'm going to do is add the Mario Kart Tour logo. And this thumbnail is looking pretty good. But if you want to add text to your thumbnails or stuff like that, you can tap on the three little lines at the bottom and you tap on add item, and this will give you a lot of other little preset images that they have available, like speech bubbles, stars and shapes, as well as other symbols. If you want to add any of these to your thumbnail, you can just tap on them and it'll add it automatically. But if you want to add text to your thumbnail, which sometimes can be very effective, what you want to do is tap on the screen and then tap on add text and then type out whatever you want. I'm going to type out wow with an exclamation mark just for the example of this video, and by tapping on font you can change the font of what you typed out, as well as when you click on done, if you tap on the text you'll be able to change the style, which is the color, and you can change the text to whatever color you want. You can add a stroke, which is an outline around your text, and by changing the width at the bottom you'll be able to make that stroke bigger or smaller, and you can just mess with the text and make it however you'd like. And of course you can move it around and resize it just like we did with the other images. And for me, I'm not a big fan of the text, so I'm actually going to erase it, and this thumbnail right here is good enough for me. So what you want to do is tap the share button at the bottom right and then select save image, and this will save your thumbnail to your Photos application. And once you're done with your thumbnail, you can head back to your home screen and go to the Creator Studio application and then tap on the three lines at the top left. Then select videos, and you should see your recently uploaded video there. Go ahead and tap on it, and then from here you want to hit the little pencil at the top right to edit your video. And then through this application you can tap on the picture of your video, and that'll allow you to change the thumbnail by tapping on custom thumbnail at the bottom left, and it'll give you access to your photos. And then from here you can tap on that great thumbnail that we just made in the Phonto application, and to me that looks pretty good, and it's a great thumbnail that you can make all on your iOS device. And then of course if you want to make your video public, just select privacy, hit public, and then hit save. And there you go. Hopefully you now have all of the tools and the knowledge to create YouTube videos just using the iOS device that you already own, and you can get started on your YouTube career. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, as it helps out the video tremendously and I truly appreciate it. As well as make sure to share this video with a friend. Maybe they want to start a YouTube channel as well, and you two can do it together. It's always great to have someone to collaborate with and grow together. So share this video with someone that you might think may want to start a YouTube channel. Finally, if you are new to my channel, then make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video, because I upload awesome videos just like this one every week. And I hope to see you all in my next video. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.